You know, really like, first and foremost, you know what I mean, big up the Almighty to make everything possible, you know what I mean. Wonderful interview, wonderful freestyle session, you know what I mean. One Gov Media, big up yourself, big up my label, you know what I mean. Wonder Music, Spun a Monster Sound, if you want to thing them. Hypnotic Sound, big up yourself, DJ Donovan, big up my hairstylist, my hairstyle man down. So
yeah, looks good, look good.
That's the one, big up the whole family, man, big up the whole family. Yes, love.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we have another touch base with Zara with the incredibly talented Jahfet. Super honoured to have him here at Basslab Studios with the Basslab family. He's literally just done a live in the lab. How did that go? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yes, I'm super excited to have you here. You're my first reggae/dancehall artist that I've got on the show. So do you want to just introduce yourself, tell us a bit about when you started music and your journey?
What you know, the name is Jahfet, you know what I mean, started all this music journey about 10 years ago, you know, and still carrying on.
Good to hear. What is it that made you start music?
Oh, to be honest, it was, I lose a friend, close friend, family member, you know what I mean, sing a song for him, gone too soon. And ever since that, we just take on the journey from there.
Amazing. What's his name?
Dallas.
Okay, and where did you meet?
Say that again?
Where did you meet?
Oh, to be honest, we go way back from Jamaica. So.
Where in Jamaica are you from?
St. Mary.
Okay, nice.
Don't know, Mama Land.
Yeah, and like, are you based, where are you based at the minute? London?
Yeah,
yeah.
The Northwest.
Okay, cool.
As then them say Churchill.
Do you go like back and forward?
Yeah, man, often.
What about in terms of making music? Do you like, perform out there? Like, what's the...
To and from.
Okay, nice. Okay, so I want to know a bit about your creative process as an artist. How do you go about making music? Do you write the lyrics yourself? Like, what if, you know, how do you basically start?
It depends. You know what I mean? If my whole advice and my virgin, them, we all put a song together like that still. You know what I mean? But if I do by myself, I create that just the same, you know what I mean? Write or freestyle, and it really matter to me still. But I really like writing still.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, definitely.
So have you, even as a child, like, were you interested in music?
Yeah, because I'm going to the church, you know
okay.
Like 3-4 times a week, you know what I mean? Up to the time my mother is a pastor of the church. You know
okay, nice.
Ever since I know her still she was, so always in the church and the choir. So, yeah, definitely.
Do your family like listen to your music a lot?
Yeah, man, definitely.
Yeah.
100.
Who did you grow up listening to? Like, what were your influences?
Well, in my time of growing up still, it was more like the Papa San, the Lieutenant Stitch them one, the Ninja Man, St. Mary Artist CMA, you know what I mean? So yeah, it was basically them youth still. Okay, nice.
Yeah. And
Bob Marley, the legend.
Yeah, of course, of course. You know, I don't know too much about the reggae scene, especially in the UK. Is there any artists that you would like to work with, or that you've seen upcoming in either, to be honest?
Well, yeah, to be honest, in the a lot of them look a young talent right now, because me's more of an older person and more of them young talent right now. Them keep me upon cues, yeah, listening to them, scanning them right now, the skilly them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Listen to them. Use their style, match my style, and bring a different thing towards the game, you know what I mean? So, yeah, therefore, more than like to collab with like Virgo, to be honest.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I love listening to music still, you know what I mean? Lucia and at any time. But dancehall scene, Tentic, Popcorn right now. Yeah, man, I hate, man.
Nice. In terms of like producers and engineers, like, do you work with the same people, or do you tend to like how do you do that?
To be honest, I have like my own label, which is Wonder Music.
Okay, nice.
You know what I mean? But yeah, we does work with other people still. Yeah, man.
Okay, cool. One of the songs I'm really impressed with is Outside, right? I want to know about the like creation of that, and what's the reaction to it been like? Well,
to be honest, most people upset about the pandemic, but during the pandemic we find something great, because we locked up so long, so we just a whole of meds and just the whole thought of being outside. It wasn't much for me still because my work have me outside right through. But a couple people when I say can't really touch outside and thing, you know what I mean? So
yeah, so feel good music, yeah.
In the whole pandemic it was like, we can't wait for go outside and yeah, we get the rhythm from Lion Pride.
Okay, cool.
Back in Jamaica, live artist in New York, and we just chopped something on it and yeah, that was it.
And what are the shows that you've recently done? Like, have you actually performed outside yet?
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
quite some place. We just do a tour the other day with Jabooks.
Okay.
Yeah, Shanty upon them show. Unstoppable Fire. Yeah, it was a nice little show still, so get to perform that song quite sometimes still. You know what I mean? Couple local parties likewise, and we have couple things coming up right now, definitely.
Where are you going to be next then? Where's your...
The 22nd, yeah, we are in Jahfet.
Okay,
is
cool.
Oval Space. We're in like Birmingham, them side, the 28th, Preston, Luciana. We have a couple shows for man. December, you know, Gambia again. Couple
Okay,
shows where
perfect.
we have the 16th, July, you don't know, Summer Swing, Monster thing, that, you know what I mean?
Nice. So you mentioned you worked in Gambia. What was that like? Like, so what did you do there? Did you do a show? Were you making
first
music?
time being in Gambia was me and Sheba.
Nice.
And Gage, and a young talent named Nazir. Yeah, that was the first time being there. Mad look a show. Some you like Lashes put on them show the and Jay. You know what I mean? And ever since I've been there about 3 times before. So this will be my 3rd time over there still. CMJ, Gambia Fest, mad show. Gambia nice man. Should take a trip there still, you know.
Did you do a video there as well?
No, not yet. But I have a song that I recently done for them still. Definitely for Gambia.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm going there to do that video December as well.
Nice. So what are you currently like working on music wise?
Oh well, couple visuals right now. Videos. You know what I mean? One go, big up yourself, you. Yeah, it's the youth behind the camera all the time with the video them still. So we just dropped a video recently about a month now, titled Champion, and releasing the single this Friday. So we're going to go live.
Okay, nice. This Friday.
So, yeah, and just last week Saturday we have our next video. We just a shoot. Me and our name Rash Sherby. Yeah, and next nice song. So yeah, just some visuals right now. Still recording, but more visuals.
Do you know what? One thing I find really interesting about dancehall artists, like Jamaican artists in general, is they tend to like drop in their songs like very, very quickly, like one after the other, like working with producers and just dropping single after single. Like, what's your take on that? Like, how do you work?
To be honest, you have to keep up with the game, because there's so much young talent right now, and every day you have artists just like getting the break and going. So you can't really voice a song and hold on to that, because some can expire, we steal, some of them we steal. Not the good reggae song them they live on, but some of them dancers and they run out of time. So as a voice a song them, it's just like a rush to drop a song. I don't really do that still. I take my time and do my thing, because I don't really follow the crowd. I try to deal with my own thing, so the crowd can follow me, but sometimes you feel in the rush still.
When you got into music, what was your like big end goal? Like, what kind of milestones did you want to hit?
To be honest, when we just get into music, funny about it, I never get into music to be this far in music. It was just like, as I said before, just a tribute to my friend. You know what I mean? And like someone hear that song and play that song on the radio. And ever since then play it, like, because we know so much people on the street, people like, hope it don't be a one day, you know what I mean? So we have to continue with it. So going in the music was, the idea at that point was just for that moment, that one song, and forget it. But after a while, it's like we realize, what you know, the game can take over easy. You know what I mean? So yeah, gradually just.
No, I definitely think, like, you know, artists should always keep that passion and be connecting through emotion. So
definitely. We love music ever since, because music is life to me. I don't know about to the one, but music is definitely life. Without music, there's nothing still. So yeah, always.
I'm glad that you're going to be like keep making music. So yeah, definitely.
Non-stop,
I'm looking forward to it. I'll definitely come to one of your shows. Like,
I hope so.
Definitely be a vibe. So yeah, I always love to ask, because you know the aim of my show is to really educate, inform, and promote independent artists. Are you're currently signed to a label, or is you just with your own label? Wonder Music. Okay, cool. So yeah, I like to ask artists, what advice would you give to new upcoming artists coming into the scene, or like any challenges or regrets that you kind of came across that you would
Well, what worked for
advise?
me is just being myself. You know what I mean? And trying to like think out the box. I always like to be that label on the box. So when I really in the box, the label outside, I think out the box. You know, and just simply be myself, you know what I mean? And stay in my lane, to be honest. And be positive about what you do, you know what I mean? And it's like, don't let anyone tell you what you can't do or what you can't elevate your mind to. Because anything you put your mind to, you will achieve. You know what I mean? So yeah, just stay focused. Just do the right thing.
No, I love that. Thank you. Appreciate it. So yeah, so obviously we talked about your friend that was a singer-songwriter.
Definitely.
So I wanted to ask you, since you've had people, like you've grown with people who did music, how impactful have people been in your career journey, like in terms of management, people that you've worked with?
Well, to be honest, my label is like family. You know what I mean? So we always have that wonderful connection. You know, it's no stranger thing. We just reason like, oh, there's a reason right now. Just natural. That's how my label work with me. But on the other hand, outside vicing for other people, you find it might be like a little different. For instance, I have a mad song I've just viced the other day, and upon vicing that song for these people, it was alright. But once they hear the song and see your song, how bad the song is, I won't name the song at the present moment. But when they listen to the song and see how bad the song is, a local problem start right there. You know what I mean? So it depends upon the kind of people I may find working it. As you know, but in my circle, we are good.
Really good to hear. And how long did you actually kind of like wait, or like at what point in your music career did you actually join a label or have management?
Ever since.
Like from the beginning, yeah. Do you think that's been like one of the best decisions?
One of the best, to be honest. You know what I mean? Because at the present moment, my management is not like, kind of away for a local minute, you know what I mean? You know what the thing. And I still sit and wait, all out. Stay in my lane, you know what I mean, and just go and wait, because we know what we had spoke about before, and we know the plan, and we know where it's going to go. So we sit and just wait, but running and...
Yeah, it keeps you like directed, yeah.
Definitely.
That's really good. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. Like, I really appreciate your insight. Do you want to just let the family know where they can find you so we can keep following your journey?
Well, it's simple, plain and straight. Jahfet, Jahfet. You don't know upon the Instagram, simple Jahfet official. You don't know Facebook, YouTube. Just type in Jahfet, man. Everything global. Simple.
Okay, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to another Touch Base with Zara. If you haven't already, liked, subscribed and commented on all of our previous posts, please do keep supporting, and yeah, sending my love your way.
I really like, first and foremost, you know what I mean, big up the Almighty to make everything possible, you know what I mean. Wonderful interview, wonderful freestyle session, you know what I mean. One Gov Media, big up yourself, big up my label, you know what I mean. Wonder Music, Spun a Monster Sound, ever not the thing them. Hypnotic Sound, big up yourself, DJ Donovan, big up my hairstylist, my hairstyle man down. So
yeah, looks good, look good.
That's the one. Big up the whole family, man. Big up the whole Jamaica. BS Lab is a pleasure. One go. Global! Man.